Hello, boys and girls. How are you? Fine? I hope you are fine. So, on this occasion, we are starting with Unit 6.3. We are learning about Unit 6.3. On this unit, what we are doing is, I'm very quick because I don't want to waste a long time because YouTube cut me off when I'm 15 minutes. So, when I reach the 15 minutes, this is a 6.3 unit in the book, and we are talking about giving news. This is based mainly on intonation and some vocabulary on when we give news, yes? So, the first thing I'm going to attach a document in which it says the deadline would be for the 20th, approximately. You can hand in the 21, the 21st, the 22nd, this is okay. Okay, no more than that. Don't take a week. That's the point. Some loose vocabulary. For example, be offered the job. This is something that is in the unit. This is que te ofrezcan un trabajo. Usually in passive voice in English. So we say, I was offered the job in Canada. I don't know. I was offered the job in Brazil. Me ofrecieron un trabajo. So remember that in English, passive voice is much more common than in Spanish. Okay, then make somebody upset or make somebody happy, or etc. Also get somebody. So you get me crazy, you make me crazy. So it's okay. Both are okay. To be pleased, estar contento. For example, I'm pleased to hear from you. Okay. To be concerned is to be worried. This is an adjective. Yes, adjective. I forgot to write adjective here. So, flat is also an adjective, means plano, chato. So, for example, a flat tone. Oh, yes, okay. You know, to get promoted is to get a promotion. Also get a promotion. Get a promotion es conseguir un ascenso en el trabajo. Okay? So, this is mainly the vocabulary that you cannot, maybe not know. But anyway, if you have any vocabulary quest, you can use word reference. Here you have the link. Okay, so let's get started. 6.3 vocabulary, life events. Look at the phrases 1 to 8. Are they good news or bad news? So you have to choose. Number 1 is good news or bad, pass or fail your exam. It can be good or bad. Le ponen GB. Okay, number 2. Be offered the job. Is good news or bad news? Is good. Good. Okay? Please, I'm writing in small letters, but please make the distinction between capitals and smalls. Please. You have to use the capitals, okay? Get a place at university or get a degree. Is it good news or bad news? Bad news, etc. So you write whatever you need to write here in the spaces. I have created this new document, this new design, which is better for us, so that it's easy for you and for me. To be, complete the article with the phrases in the box. So in the article you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So very, very, very simple. Right, number 1, dash, you say, is it easy to give someone good news? But what about when you have to tell? ¿Cuál iría? Bad news. Okay, so you write bad news. Okay, and that's all. Number 2, are there any good ways to give bad news without without becoming into a Teletubby? Okay? So I'm inventing, of course. You have to complete with the right thing, yes? Number 3, yes? Say something positive. Try to start or end the conversation with some papa. So that is not bad at all. With some present. Okay? Machination. No vas a dar un regalo. Okay, and so on. You know how to do this. Function, giving news. So you have pictures here, and it says, listen to 7 conversations, match the conversations to picture AG. I am also attaching the audios, okay, to...
Unit 6, Recording 4. Conversation 1.
To Edmodo.
I've got something to tell you.
What's that?
I've been offered a job.
Wow, that's fantastic. Congratulations.
There's one thing I've got to tell you, though.
Really? What's that?
The job is in Germany. I'm moving at the end of the month.
That's awful. What am I going to do?
Okay, so conversation one matches with D. Yes, you can see that there is the boy. He's packing. Yes, he's preparing his pack. So you leave a space and write number 2 is, for example, letter C. Leave a space, and you say number 3 is, for example, letter F. Number 4 is, for example, letter G. And whatever. Yes, I'm just inventing at the moment. So you listen to the conversations and decide. Okay, 1D, 2C, and so on. Don't do anything else. Number 4, look at the phrases the speakers use to introduce their news. Listen again and write the conversation number. If in conversation 1 he gives good news, so you write conversation 1. So it's a good news and also bad news, because the good news is that he got a job, but the bad news is he has to move. So, and so on. In conversation 2, there are good or bad news and so on. So you decide and write what you think. Number 5, put the words in the correct order to make sentences. This is no news for you. So, news, afraid, I'm bad, then new. I'm afraid. I'm afraid that we lost the match. Bad news. Bad news. Stop. I'm afraid we have lost, or we lost. We lost the match. I am writing everything in capitals, but you do it in capitals and smalls. Remember. 2. Blah blah blah. Ta 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 ta. So I don't know. Peppa told me you are dating Donald Duck. Okay. And so on. Number 3. Yes. Ba pa 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 pa. And so on. Learn to. Number 6. Respond to news. How do the speakers respond to the news? Complete the conversation with the words in the box. Okay, so here you have to use these ones. Yes, to complete. So in 1, you don't need to write the complete sentence. You, for example, I've been offered the job. Wow, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Stop. Congratulations. And that's it. Number 2. We've offered the job to someone else. Oh, that's a thanks anyway. That's a shame. Shame era pena. También es vergüenza, okay? But in this context is and so on. So number 3, papa papa. Number 4, papa 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 papa. Whatever. You know. Speak out tip. So it's good for you to read this. Number 7, listen to responses and notice the intonation. Practice, and then says mark the main stress on sentences 1 to 6. Which ones uses a higher voice? Higher voice is usually when it's good news, and a low tone or a falling tone is when you give bad news. So you listen and do this. 6.7.
Unit 6. Recording 7.
Sorry, 6.6 you listen just for information, okay? So this one.
You lucky thing.
High. 2.
2.
That's terrible.
Okay. Low. 3.
3.
And so on. So you listen and you decide if the tone is high or low. Low is bad news, is oh, what a pity. Oh, fantastic. That is high. Okay, language bank. You have some phrases, and this is very simple. I don't have to explain anything here because you are used to it. So, you know, you write A, you write here 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and you complete the gaps with some of this vocabulary, and that's all. Yes? Then the word vocabulary, life events. Complete the sentences with the words in the box. So you have to put these words into the gaps. Yes? So you write again, number 1. Did you all your exams? Did you pass all your exams? Only the word, and that's all. Number 2. Sam had an papa at work and had to go to hospital. Sam had an electroshock. I am machinating, you know. This is not the word. So you have to choose one of the words and write it in the gaps. B, match the phrases. This is typical from primary school. Pass exams, 1 F, papa papa, 2 get what? Get an accident, get your job, get a competition, get promoted, get mad. De nuevo estoy inventando. 3, dejar un espacio, así yo sé que es 1, después 2 y así. ¿Ok? Perdón, get mad no. No tengo que poner get mad, tengo que poner estoy macaneando. Tengo que poner una letra, no sé, G, yes? 3 is, you decide it is A, okay, and so on. Learn to respond to news. Complete the words with responses. And this, you have nothing there. So you have only the first letter of each word, in which case you have to complete with what you know. So here is like a closed test. You have to complete it with words that you know that go there. For example, number 3 says, complete the words with A. I have just passed my motorbike test. 1, and I wrote, congratulations. That's ferocious. No es ferocious, it's fantastic. Okay, so and so on. Number 2, if there are 2 words, you leave a space in between, okay, or you write a dash, so I know that is one and the first and the second word. And that's all, I think. I know functions, giving news. Listen and match the conversations 1-8 with the situations AH. So I also attach in Edmodo. See here, when you see SB is student's book. Yes, the listening SB corresponds to the student's books. If it is WB, is workbook. Very easy, isn't it? So
Unit 6. Recording 4. Conversation 1.
conversation 1 matches.
Bad news, I'm afraid.
What's the matter?
I'm afraid it needs a new engine.
Okay,
Conversation
I'm afraid you need a new engine. A new engine, necesitas un nuevo motor. What is this? Yes, so it's C, because she has spoiled the motor, the engine. ¿Qué es spoiled? Echar a perder. Okay. Spoil. Spoiled is the past participle. She has spoiled the engine. Okay, so situation 2 is photo H. Situation 3 is photo A, and so on, you know. Then, y este es el último. Cross out one unnecessary word in each sentence. Since you cannot cross out, you're going to write the word. So, write down the word. So, 1. Bad news, as I'm afraid. What is that doing there? As has nothing to do. 2. I'm sorry to have to tell you, but we lost the match. I'm sorry to have to tell you. Hay una que no va ahí. No sé si es for o es to. Ustedes deciden. Y la ponen acá. So, which words does not correspond in the text? So, you put it here. And that's it. And that's the end for today. So, I hope that you will do this. This is just vocabulary. There's no news here. There's no new. Oh, sorry. I have a microphone. Yes, look at this. Hey. And with patitas and everything. So you don't have to study much. This is just vocabulary and that's it. I hope to see you soon. And I have already told you that I miss you a lot. And be good and take care, please. Okay. So see you soon. Bye bye.